Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adam's Accounts. I'm sorry for a little bit of a delay in terms of timing, technical delay, but it'll still be a great show returning after a 1 week hiatus. Here we are. We have three accounts on the show. First up is our rotating segment. This week it is called the Chip account. We did a dog account a few weeks ago, and we're bringing back one of the dogs for this week, the other dog next week. That dog is Chip. He's doing two predictions this week, two football predictions. A little bit of a different experimental design setup. It's cool. That's really cute, as always. Up next, the main part of our show, the athletes account. We're bringing on a hunter athlete. You'll see who that is in a minute if you don't already know. Then after that, it's Adam's final account, where the comment section does a little bit. Tell me what I want to talk about. I want to talk about a few other things as well. Let's get right into it. We have a lot to do today. So here we are with the chip account. Welcome to the chip account. This is a pre-recorded segment usually. Here we are. Let's watch.
Okay. The Bears! Okay. Seahawks.
Thank you to my dog Chip, my Aunt Amanda, and her friend whose name I can't remember right now. He did the voiceover. Very fun. So Chip picked the Bears for whatever reason and the Seahawks again for whatever reason. I don't get it, but not my pick, not my segment. So let's bring on the athletes account. Welcome, Nessa. Welcome on board
Hi.
the ship. So the athletes account, a little bit of how it goes, asking Nessa some questions, and then at the end, we're going to bring on the wheel of predictions. Off-screen prizes, but 5 predictions of sports games happening this week. Nessa, do you know a lot of sports?
Like, not
Professional
really.
sports?
Kind of.
Yeah, that won't be fun. Okay. Well, it'll be fun for me. All right. So Nessa plays basketball. So we're gonna get right into it. Started the season a little bit so far. How's it gone for you? How would you say it's gone?
Well, so our actual season hasn't technically started yet. So our first game's on Wednesday at Nest. But we've had like 3 scrimmages so far. And I'd say those have gone pretty well. I mean, we didn't have a lot of the team for 2 of them because a lot of the team is on the soccer team, so they weren't able to come to that. But I think there's like a lot of great camaraderie, and like the team all works really well together, and everyone's really nice. So
All right, so the season just getting underway a little bit, but definitely go. I believe that the conference opener is away,
yeah, it's
unfortunately,
at
but I'll
Nest.
be yeah, so I don't know where Nest is.
It's like somewhere
You provide
downtown. I
somewhere
don't know.
downtown. So if you live somewhere downtown and you want to go, absolutely, you can go check it out. So there were some preseason games, including one last Tuesday, which I'm gonna be making a lot of the games. I'm doing a lot of broadcasting. Fun fact, that's it. So How'd the game on Tuesday go? Give us a little update on where you guys are right now.
So I thought that was our first game as like a full team together, like including a lot of the seniors who play soccer and like other kids who play soccer. And it was against John Jay. And we did lose, but I mean, it was our first game. It was like our first time all playing together. But I think we all played pretty well as a team, like overall.
Yeah, unfortunate for the loss. A little bit of some of the highlights, I guess, from the game. You have a favorite something that give me a highlight. What happened?
Um, well, I mean, there were a couple of like really nice steals, um, like on like the press from some of the older kids, which were really nice. And then some people hit some like really nice shots, like Daria and like Zara, like hit some like threes, which were really nice.
Yeah, really exciting. We'll hope for some more production there. We're just
Yeah.
getting started here. Up, so I mean, new team. You mentioned first time all playing together. What was that like in terms of team chemistry versus performance on the field?
I think it was really good. A lot of the team played together last year. Like it was just the freshmen who were new. And I mean, like I think everyone's like pretty good friends on the team already, and so that definitely made it like a pretty easy transition.
Yeah, that's good. Always makes it easier for me whenever I play a sport if all the teammates are friends.
Yeah. And like also I know some of the older kids, like some of the sophomores too, from playing in like playing in middle school. So like that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that's the thing about Hunter. I mean, Hunter, everybody comes up together, and does that really have anything that changes versus what you think somewhere else might be like? If you're coming up playing together, 2 grades, the grade
Well,
above you
I
and
think
right behind you when you get there.
yeah, I think it definitely helps with like team chemistry and stuff. And especially since Hunter is more of like a tight knit community, like it's not such a big school. I think that helps to make sure like everyone kind of knows each other and like is already friends.
Nice. So teammates or friends, I mean, it's good it's good to have some team chemistry. What do you think that that does for the team and can do for the team moving forward
I think it makes
in
it
terms of
much easier to
performance on
play
the
with
field?
each other because I think a lot of basketball is like, you know, like you might have a turnover, you might like miss a shot, but it's about how you respond to that. And I think having like a more supportive community within your team really helps with that because you know then you can like if you're like getting mad at a teammate or something, it's not like you're getting mad at them, it's you helping them. I think it just helps everyone to improve if everyone knows that like people have each other's best interests at heart.
Yeah, going ahead, looking forward, past Wednesday, I believe that you guys have a tournament at Columbia Prep this weekend. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, on Thursday and
I learned
Friday.
that I knew how to check a schedule today, so that's fun. Um, yeah, you're looking forward to that. What's a basketball tournament like?
Well, I'm pretty sure this tournament is only 4 teams, so it's not like that big of a tournament. It's like on the first day you play against a team, and then if you win the game, you play the other winner on Friday, and if you lose, you play for third and fourth place. So it's like a much like smaller tournament,
Have you played in
but it's
a
still
tournament before?
yeah, I play on like an out of school team, and so we have like a bunch of tournaments, and that's normally like can be like 3 or 4 games in like a day or like over a weekend, which are
How
always
does
really
3 or
fun.
4 games differ how does 3 or 4 games differ from 1, which you might be
Well,
playing? When as you get to the 3rd and 4th games, you can probably get pretty tired.
yeah, but I think it's normally like if you're playing, let's say, 3 games, I feel like the second game is normally, at least for me, like when I play my best, because like the first game's kind of getting warmed up, like not really, but then the second game, you're already warmed up, like you're ready to go, and by the third game, you're like normally pretty tired. But yeah,
And were there looking as well to Wednesday a little bit, who are you guys playing on Wednesday? I did not check the schedule there, I probably should have.
we're playing Nest
I
Program.
excited for that game?
I'm really excited. It's our first like real league game, so that'll be really fun.
Now here's the transition question. How much do you know about professional sports? If you had to, we're talking about professional basketball, professional hockey, and professional football. How much would you say you know about those sports?
Okay, so for football, like I watched the Super Bowl and my sisters follow football a lot, so I like kind of know about that. Literally never watched a hockey game in my entire life, but yeah. And then
Basketball?
like professional, like I mean, I watch like basketball sometimes, not as much as I probably should, but
It's all right. Here's the question for everybody that was here for episode 2. Do you know who Tom Brady is?
yeah.
Does Tom Brady play on the Patriots?
Ye- um, I think so, or is it like
That's the third person I believe I've asked that it said that Tom Brady is on the Patriots incorrectly.
no? He plays in the New England Patriots.
He's retired.
Wait, I just looked at. Oh, okay, but he did play on the New
He
England
did play on the
Patriots,
Patriots, but he's
right?
retired
So
now.
I was like half
All
right.
right, other Tom Brady trivia. After
Oh,
playing for the Patriots and before he retired, Tom Brady played for what team? Comments don't give it away.
I I I um I have no idea. He played on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Did you look that up?
No. Yeah, I
Okay,
did. Yeah, he played on the Buccaneers.
okay, great. Thanks for looking that up. So that'll be the great segue that we have for today into the wheel. The wheel of predictions. Here we are. It's outfitted with a bunch of football, basketball, and hockey games over the next week. You get
Okay.
5 predictions. So each time that we go through this, I want you to give me a prediction and I want you to give me a reason. And if you've watched
Okay.
the show before, you know some of the reasons are nonsensical, and that's okay. It's all in good fun here.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna spin the wheel for the first time today. All right, so this is basketball. This is the Portland Trail Blazers and the Indiana Pacers. Go ahead.
Um, Portland,
Because we want to give a reason. Sorry.
because I feel like they're better than Indiana.
Okay,
Just
I
like
guess that's a valid
straight.
reason. All right, up next is the New Orleans Pelicans and the Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz.
You better not say it's because you feel like it.
Because I don't know. I haven't like followed basketball like recently enough, but I feel like the Jazz were like good before.
Okay, I'm in. I'll have to take you at your word because I have no clue of
So watch me
basketball.
get these all right. I think yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Zadie actually, this is a fun fact. Zadie came within a walk-up field goal in 3 seconds of going 5 for 5. She ended up 4 for
Wow.
5. We're gonna do a quick tally here of the first half of the season. Daria went 4 for 5.
Mm.
Jasper went 3 for 5. Zadie went 4 for 5, and then Ben Kwan went 3 for 5. So when you're done watching this, go back and watch those because those are fun, entertaining episodes as well. Well, here we go. Got our first football matchup: Indianapolis Colts, Tennessee Titans.
Indianapolis, because I have family there.
There we
So
go. Our first actual reason of the day. Wow, only took you 3 tries.
yeah.
All right, up next, Florida Panthers and the Ottawa Senators.
Florida, because I like Florida. It's a nice state and it's really warm
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
think
so good.
Florida is pretty good. I don't know. Going into
Yeah.
our last wheel spin here. Let's take a look at what we got. Cleveland Browns, Los Angeles Rams.
Cleveland. I don't know, 'cause
Okay.
they just seem like they'd win versus LA.
For all who follow football, the Cleveland Browns have a history of losing and being really bad. They're like the New York Mets of football.
Oh, okay, but, like, this game they'll win, you know?
Okay.
Like, this is the beginning of their comeback story. Like, is LA good?
I don't know. Oh wait,
So
no, I
maybe
think
LA
they're
beats
good.
the
I don't know.
so
You
then
can't
Cleveland
change
will win.
guesses here, so you're sticking
Okay,
with
you know, I'm
Cleveland.
thinking, yeah, Cleveland's gonna win.
Who's? Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson is their quarterback. I forgot about that. I think they might be good. I don't know. Here's the deal. I apparently don't follow enough football either to host this show. Happens. All right. All right. So that'll be that for the wheel. We'll see how you do.
Yeah,
Welcome,
I'll get
Josh
5 for
Remote
5.
chat. It was nice to see you in school today after so long. Um. All right. Thank you for coming on the show, Nessa. That'll do it for our athletes account,
Alright, thank you.
and we'll see you in the audience next time, hopefully. All right. So that'll finish up our athletes account, and that'll bring it into Adam's final account, where I'm going to talk about some stuff that I want, but here's where we really incorporate the chat this week. If you would like, if you would like to, you can put something in there, and if I see it and I know what I'm talking about, I'll talk about it. Welcome to Adam's final account with the embarrassing photos and all. So, welcome to Adam's final account. Here we are, comment section. Get ready. I'm going to talk about big college football weekend, rivalry weekend. As I shared 2 weeks ago, I'm a big Northwestern fan. They were able to pull out wins over the last 2 weeks, and now they're 7-5 all of a sudden. A lot going on there, but my uncle went to Michigan, and he's a big Michigan fan, and there was Michigan-Ohio State game over the weekend. I was at the grandparents in Florida. So we were watching that game, and we pretty much stayed till the end. Thriller of a game. I'd recommend going back and watching some highlights of it. But I'm on the J.J. McCarthy and Blake Corum bandwagon, I guess you could say. I'm big fans of them. Go Blue. Can't wait. So now this would be the time for the comment section. Whoever's left to comment, file back in. But in the meantime, I'll talk about Northwestern versus Illinois. The Northwestern won 45-43. A lot of scoring. I was on an airplane as that game was happening. Once we finally figured out the TV situation, I was able to watch it. A lot of close calls over the weekend. Alabama almost lost to Auburn. They 4th and goal from the 31, and they scored a touchdown. That was great. Of course, I was watching a different game when it happened. Thanks, Ben. It was fun when it happened. I mean, I'm sure, but I was busy watching Florida State try and lose to Florida. Good luck to them getting in. If they wouldn't get, good luck to them getting in the finals, because that's not happening. Thank you, Ben. Once again. So anybody else left that would like to chat, now is the time, because we're going to wrap it up. It's a little bit of a shorter episode this week. That's okay. Nessa, as I told her before the show, likes to talk quickly. And we'll leave it at that. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining on the show this week. We will be back next week. The schedule, because I asked about that earlier, we have 3 more weeks. We have next week, the week after, and then the big season finale. Got a lot planned in store for that. That one is going to be a can't miss. But the next 2 weeks, if you'd like to see Coco come back next week, and We're gonna figure out another segment, and I'm sure next week's guest will be very jealous of following Coco, but that'll do it for this week's episode of Adam's Accounts. See you guys. Good night.